Welp.
What am I doing? Hello. Yeah, that's how I start. Hello. Here we are on YouTube. No, Welp. Here I am on YouTube with my daughter.
Hello.
My youngest daughter, but in no way less mature. In no way. My daughter Katie, and she is whelping me out with the reactions. And so we've been kind of going back and forth with, she shows me a song, I show her a song. And so this particular one is another one where I'm like, I have no idea what this is. So set this up for me. I haven't got a clue what we're looking at here.
Okay, I know a little less about Thundercat, but basically he is like a funk and R&B artist.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of the music he makes is really like 70s inspired, super, super groovy. This one in particular is just fun. I mean, the title is Funny Thing. But it's just, it sets such a fun scene. It's sort
Are
of
we going
like
to dance?
It's a dancing song.
Okay.
But the video is like groovy disco and also like the heart of African American like disco culture.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of the music that he makes is very, very centered around almost like recreating that.
Oh yeah. So to be
it's
clear,
super artistic.
this is a video that was filmed recently
Yeah.
and kind of takes us to the 70s.
Yeah. It'll throw you right back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very good.
Okay, cool. We're just going to enjoy it.
Just, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's get into it. Those hairdos are awesome. What's going on? Oh, that's it?
That's the whole thing. It's a very short song.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. I would say the creative control over that video was high. So
Yeah.
they would have had to like vet all those costumes, be like, that's not 70s enough.
Yeah.
You know, that's not, you know, they wouldn't do that or wear that or that.
They set out to capture a very specific vibe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But it captures it. You know, you feel like dance a little bit. You feel like going to a little 70s party.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the little wow, 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 wow.
That's the
wow,
best part.
wow,
And that is also a signature of Thundercat.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of other music that he has. And I think...
Is that wah? Is that what is that sound? Do you know what that sound is?
The one song, Them Change is the other one that I know. I know is the guitar. But for that, I'm actually not sure
Okay.
what instrument he chose. But that's just kind of like the funkiness, like a lot of the music that has that whoa, whoa, whoa. I love. And I'm also just crazy about the 70s. Just crazy about disco era and
It's true.
The like
You got brown pants
I
on.
got the brown fitting flares. Nothing more 70s, but it really captures it, especially in the video of just like exactly the feeling of like, I don't know, disco. I feel like it's something that's kind of missed, and especially with like the pandemic and everything.
Yeah.
But even before the pandemic, I feel like that concept of fun that existed in the 70s is so altered and twisted, and you can't really recreate it in a lot of settings. And especially, like, I don't think in any sort of club or bar setting it's ever going to look like that ever again. Which is kind of like, takes you back.
Well, I know a lot about the 70s because I was born in the 70s. So that makes me an authority on the 70s. Actually, I know nothing about the 70s because, I mean, I was a kid in the 80s, really, going to school. And even in the 80s, like, I was in grade 8 by the time the 80s were kind of wrapping up.
Yeah.
So I was sort of like I remember I had a red sweater. That was as like 80s as I got. Like, I really don't have much in the 80s. I really think of the 90s as my time.
Your era.
My era. But as far as 70s go, we made fun of the 70s in the 80s and a little bit in the 90s. And then by about mid-90s, the 70s was like, became cool. Yeah.
Well, it's just starting to hit its, like, you know, they kind of cycle through the eras. It's starting to peak again, the 70s. Because this music, like, I think some of this came out, like, within the last 5 or 6 years. And in fashion, too, 70s are making their comeback. People are saying it's Y2K, but it's just because Y2K was recreation of the 70s. So, it's a big old jumble.
Yeah. Cool. I like that. That was fun. It was a fun listen and fun song, and really, like, they were very careful with that video to make sure that it, like, was
it just looked fun.
authentic 70s. So very cool. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that means we'll see you on the next one.